basic arm day. Let me show you how to grow those things. All right, guys and girls, we're here at West Main, and what I thought I would bring to you is an arm day that is bare bones. I've been showing you a lot of supersets, a lot of trisets, high volume stuff, and today this is a workout where you just come in, blow your arms up, and get out. So let me talk you through what I did and then why that is structured the way I did. Exercise number one is this is gonna be a straight, easy bar push down. Nothing fancy here. I did a bunch of warm-ups. I did a set of 20, 15, 12, and then I got into my work set. So the work set was a triple drop set. Now, I know all the science in today's time. People are saying drop sets are moronic and pointless and they don't yield growth. Well, guess what? Those people are idiots and they are small. So just don't believe in it. The reason bodybuilders 2 decades ago, 1 decade ago, currently are still doing drop sets is because they're effective. And there's an intensity technique. So what I'm doing here is I take 150 pounds, do as many reps as I can, drop it to 100, do as many reps as I can, drop it to 70, and just blow that tricep up. Work set number two, it's the back off with 110 pounds. With this, I just drive down and I'm thinking about contraction or fully shortening the long head of the tricep. So I can't remember how many reps I ended up doing here, but I just really focused on getting down, huge hard contraction for a 1, maybe a 2 count, and then just doing as many reps as I could physically handle. Exercise number two, this is the tricep from a stretch position. So I have the Mark Bell rope. So if you notice that there's play in the red part of that handle. So it really forces that tricep to really work maximally on catching that load in the stretch. And then when you drive out, it has like almost like a stretch reflex to it that feels incredible. So with that, I did 1 singular drop, and then that was it for that exercise. Last thing up for triceps, I know I told you this was just a bare bones tricep exercise or workout. So with this, it is a tricep to finish. This is something new that I've been working on that I haven't really shown on YouTube, but I've shown on Instagram once. So I'm gonna do the Vulcan handle extension where I'm tilted with my hips back, leaning forward. I'm thinking about the lateral head of my tricep there, guys. So push down and apart as hard as I can. I did roughly, I think 15 there. And then immediately I was over to kettlebell skull crushers. But with these are done dead stop style. So they start from the grounded position. I drive up, squeeze the tricep, come down, let it pause on the ground. I'm not deloading the tricep here. I'm just doing it essentially, John used to call these a rest pause style. I just call them a pause rep. So I come all the way down, let the kettlebells hit, rest on the floor, and then I drive up to contraction. That, I told Chaz originally I thought I was gonna get to 15. That didn't happen because my triceps were fucked. So I did as many reps as I could there, and then it's immediately outside to a dip station. So with this dip station, what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm just getting an iso hold. So if you notice, I don't have a fully locked out tricep, so that arm isn't straight. I have a slight bend in my elbow so that I don't beat that joint up. And then all I'm thinking about doing is just keeping that tricep tense and flexed for as long as I can take it. I've been trying to hold those for roughly 30 seconds. I think I might have made it there. It was somewhere between 20 and 30. All I know is it's miserable and I had to drop. So with this, the reason I originally thought about doing this was if you look at any Olympic gymnast who does the parallel bars, who does the rings, even though they aren't giant humans, they have huge triceps. And all it is a static hold of a dip. So why can't we build that into the bodybuilding world and do that on the dip station? So 2 rounds of that and my triceps were done. First up for biceps, we're gonna be a single arm cable curl. I just worked down the stack there. I started with 10 pounds, worked up to my top set, which was 50. Do as many as I can. Rest for a minute, then come back and do 30 for as many as I can each arm. Onto the rope hammer curl. This is just to continue to hammer the bicep and get a huge pump. I did a drop set here because back to that first point, everyone's saying drops are ineffective. So I'm just gonna prove that point wrong. And then last thing up here, guys, for the day is gonna be a single arm preacher curl with dumbbells. This is my bread and butter. It was all last off season. It continues to be now. I worked up to a 40-pound dumbbell after I did a fill set with 25. I think I did like 11 and a half. And then if you notice here, watch how I self-spot. I take my non-working arm, brace at the wrist, and just help myself up on the positive portion. For my back off here, I dropped down to 25, and it's just pump reps as many as I can, get in a hard contraction. Bicep portion was only 3 total exercises. I did 2, 1, and 2 as far as work sets. So if you look at that, what's that? 5 total work sets. But if you look at that intensity, that's where the magic is for this day. Not a lot of your typical volume that I've been doing for arms, but at the end of the day, it still got me a pump, and that's what I'm after. So pay attention to how I set this up, how I worked through it, the form, the technique, the execution, how pinpoint I am on the arm, and then take that and apply it to your session. I promise your arms will be bigger and better because of it. So if you like this video, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Krubman's TV.